Hello everyone, welcome back to HawkEye Forensic. So today we have our previous batch CDFE student, Mr. Adam Aminu. He's an international student. He's from Nigeria and currently he's pursuing his Masters in Digital Forensic from Vivekanand Global University, Jaipur. And he is here as he's completed his CDFE. So now he's a certified digital forensic examiner. So let's have insights of his experience, his learning, and being an international student. How was his journey in India? Hi, Adam. Can you just briefly, although I introduced you, just you can briefly explain yourself, what you're pursuing here and what's your background from Nigeria?
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name, as been said, is Adamu Aminu, and I'm from Nigeria. I'm an international student here in India at Vivekananda Global University, pursuing my MSc in Digital and Cyber Forensic. I was once here in HawkEye Forensic as an intern during December to January 2026 batch. I learned a lot. I gained a lot. I experienced a lot practical hands-on experience. Back in Nigeria, I studied computer science, and I'm also a lecturer, an associate professor, so assistant professor rather, in Nigeria at Federal University of Agriculture, Makurdi, Benue State. So um, basically, I'm here in India for more added knowledge and added experience.
So Adam coming all a long way from Nigeria just to study digital forensic in India. So just share me how your experience was and how it's been here.
Okay, basically, from my departure in Nigeria down to India, it has been smooth and sailing. India has been like a home, a second home, and I've really gained a lot, learned a lot in India. Also doing my CDFE session classes here. I got to interact with a lot of Indians, and I learned a lot from them. I will also encourage a lot of Nigerians to try to come over. It's a good experience, to be fair, to be very honest, which not even me, including the Indians in India, they can testify that you'll gain a lot of experience here in HawkEye Forensic and in India.
So you can say like there's a vast difference between in the studies, in the technologies from Nigeria and India. There's a
Yeah, there's a difference. There's because basically here you can see the tools are readily available here, and I think HawkEye Forensic is world class.
okay.
World class. So you get to do the practical yourself. You get to touch the tools, use the tools, gather evidence, generate reports, analyze, and the rest.
Okay. So, before joining the CDFE program to the HawkEye, what was your expectation? And after you completed a 1-1 training to the HawkEye, so what's your experience?
Okay. Before I got to train here in Okai due to our conference in our school, Vivekananda Global University, due to my exceptional performance in the conference. So Hawkeye gave me the opportunity to come down here to have a 1 month lab-based experience, which I did. To be very honest, when I checked archive pages online, they have the tools. I came and saw and met what I was expecting over here in archive. And after the program, when I went back, that is for my third semester in school, I shared what I learned with my colleagues, 9 of them. They saw that, yeah, they saw the difference because one of the Linux codes that one of the faculties here taught me when I applied it in class, they were like, "Wow, this is HawkEye." So there's a wide difference, and also the autopsy, I can use it myself, although it's a free tool. the FTK imager, so FTK for imaging and also autopsy for analyzing, all fine and good. Also the paid tools, mobile edit that we did here and the rest. So it's exceptional.
Okay. So, as you mentioned earlier, that you are an assistant professor at your university in Nigeria, and you almost completed your master's here in India in digital forensics, and it's your last semester. So, what you consider that it is the most important skill you should have, whether you are an international student, whether you are a student in your own country, that but every digital examiner should have
Okay.
for their career.
Okay. Good. The most important skill every user forensic either investigator or trainer should have is the practical hand skills. If you don't have the practical hand skills, you don't know how to use the tools, the techniques, reporting, court cases, court admissibility cases, and the rest, the tools. I think you're not yet on the way to be an expert in digital forensic. So you need to have the know-how, right from the evidence, the scene of the evidence, collection, Friday bag, transporting, chain of custody, retrieving, analysis, document, court admissibility, and all the rest. You need all these skills and know-how to be a good technical expert. And also, HawkEye Forensic providing all these facilities. They're providing it readily available. If you go to their pages, I think they provide um, these kind of things in to Nepal, countries, a lot of countries, Nepal, Ghana, and the rest. So data forensic trainers and investigators need to have all these tools, all these skills rather readily available.
So, okay, concluding our discussion, our short discussion we were having. So, after going back, so are you planning to go back or want to settle in India only?
Actually, I'm planning to go back. I'm
Okay.
planning to go back to Nigeria and maybe be a second hawker in Nigeria.
Okay. So, what's your plan like? What's your, if I say, what's next your 5 year plan for your career and what you want to change in this field and you want to give to your country and what will be your work for the next 5 year or 10 year?
Okay, thank you very much for this question. I think this should be in the mind of everybody. Next 5 years, 10 years. For me, I think the next 5 years, 10 years is to be an expert in my field, to be um, the word more than an expert, also an expert and more than an expert. Like how can I collaborate since over there in Nigeria and Africa? How can we collaborate with HawkEye? How can I bring HawkEye down to Nigeria to teach, to share knowledge to students in universities, to data, to police officers, to people involved in digital forensic investigation, to private firms also that have their own private digital forensic labs. How can um, we collaborate all together? How can we bring Hawkeye down over there and share knowledge? Also, I want to own um, my own digital forensic lab in the near closer future.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you are not limiting yourself just in a field knowledge or just in a teaching. You are just, you will go back from here and you will continue your teaching and sharing knowledge to the students, to the young ones, and yeah, you will also contribute in the to the police officers and the investigators in this field, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's actually a very nice things. Okay, so do you have anything more to add on?
Okay. What I want to add on is in general in Africa, there is a lack of digital forensic knowledge in Africa. And I would like Africa as a whole to tap into the knowledge of digital forensic because the world in general is going digital. evidences are being generated digitally, through our mobile phones, our laptops, our computers. They generate a lot of evidence in which can be used to solve a lot of cases, cybercrime cases, child exploitation cases, a lot of cases. So and cybercrime is going on the rise. So I would like Africans, government officials, private firms, individuals, all of us to tap into the field of digital forensic. We should, in Africa, we should go into this very well. And if you're into it, we should be experts. We should know what we're doing. We should use the tools properly, use proper tools, like Celebrite and the rest. And also, here in HawkEye, they have the kits and the tools readily available. It can be shipped down to you in Africa, wherever you are, with your logo and everything on it. So I think this is one more last thing I would like to add on to this interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Adam. I guess this was a very great insights for the Indian student also. So they will get inspired from you that how our international students is coming to India and learning a lot, and they will get to know that in India, we have all facilities to learn and to grow and to develop skills. And for international students also from your country, they will also get an insights that okay, how to proceed. It will be a great guide for them also.
Exactly.
So thanks, Adam. Hope we'll work together in the future. We'll share more knowledge and we'll connect
Exactly.
more.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.